So, Nashawn, how are you
I'm
today?
doing good.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, thanks for meeting with me.
hmm
So, you came recommended. I know you, but not really. I know your mom. For the viewers who've been watching our episodes, it's Miss Benjamin, all about the money, baby. Yes. So, well, tell us a little bit about yourself, Nishan.
my name is Nashawn. I'm 27 and I'm a front desk receptionist.
Oh, your front desk reception. How's
Yeah.
that like?
It's okay. I don't really like it, but it's all right.
Well, why don't you like being a front desk? Is it the people? Is it the job? Like, why don't you like it?
I would say more so, I guess, the place that I'm at.
Okay.
It's a bit unorganized, and when patients need something, it's kind of hard to give them what they need.
Got it.
Like, we don't have many doctors. They're not putting the medication in on time, so they're asking me, and I'm like, I don't do that. I just answer phone, make appointments,
Got
paperwork.
it.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm so happy you said that because I also work in the healthcare industry and I work communications. And one of the biggest complaints that comes through when I get them is always prescription.
Yeah.
So, now I know it's not just where I work, it seems to be like an across the board thing.
Yeah.
What's the issue with getting people their prescriptions? I know you say it's not your job, but what's the problem?
I don't know. I just assume that the patients want it as soon as they leave, but then the
Got it.
doctors see next patient and more. So then, like, it's not ready in time when they want it. So they're calling. Or some, I don't know. I feel like doctors forget because they don't put it in for a week and then they're calling like, I never got it, or I'm due for a
Yeah.
refill.
That's crazy. And then you're the one who's dealing with the attitude.
Yeah. I transfer right to the nurse.
I love that for
I'm
you.
like,
You
they
don't.
handle the prescription. There you go.
That's good. That's good. So I'm so glad. Like at least you have like a resource that you can transfer the bad energy to. So anybody who's watching this, because we're all going to be a patient at some point, I guess what you would say to them is be nice to your front desk because it's not
Yeah.
you.
You can always, it's better to just come in person because they can't dismiss you when they see you in person.
That is very true. I never thought about that, but it's also inconvenient to have to come.
It is, but if they're giving you the runaround and you really need your medication,
Makes sense. Makes it. Does it make more sense to have the pharmacy call, or is it better for the patients to call? Because I know sometimes pharmacies will send requests for prescriptions.
yeah. I guess it depends where you're at because it's the same thing. Like those send up the facts, but then it gets in a pile in the medical record. So
Okay. All right. It's a whole mess. Well, friend, how did you end up being in this mess? Like, How'd you end up being a front desk?
so I went to school for ultrasound tech.
Ultrasound.
Yeah, and I didn't
That's
take the
nice.
test yet, but I wanted to do something that was still in the medical field.
Got
Because
it.
like with my degree, I can do front desk. It should be pretty easy. So that's how I ended up doing that.
Got it. Do you like it?
No,
So
I
why are
don't.
we still doing it?
Well, I decided to go back to school. I'm gonna try to be a teacher,
Got it.
like kindergarten teacher,
Love that.
because I'm at a high school now, the nursing in Benjamin Banneker,
Okay.
and I like working with the kids, but I think I prefer younger kids.
Love
So
that.
yeah, so I'm just doing
So
that until then.
So you're actually leaving the healthcare field.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
Okay, why don't you like it? So tell the viewers, because you know what, especially for us in the Black community, especially if you're from the islands or Africans, it's always like be a nurse, be a nurse, be a nurse, or go in the medical field because it's job security. And here you are in it with two different positions, and you're like, I'm leaving. So
Yeah.
what made you decide to make that decision?
Well, one, I always thought the healthcare was like to help people, but it's really just a business,
Ooh,
and I don't like that.
you don't like it at all.
No, I don't like how it's always about insurance and you can't do this and the rules, and it's like just give the people stuff they need, but it's too many regulations,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got to deal with all the attitude that people get when they're not getting what they want or if they're sick. The doctors are so annoying about their schedule, but then the administrative side wants you to accommodate the patients.
Yeah.
It's too much. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so it's you know what? I interviewed someone a few weeks ago. She's a practice manager. And she did say it's a business. She actually said there is no profit in cure.
There's no profit in cure. Oh, so healthcare is an ongoing business.
So I guess you're reiterating that concept of like what she said was true, but you're not for it. You don't like it.
No.
So let me ask you a tough question. Why not change it? Like, do you feel like you don't have the tools to change it, or you just like, you know what, I don't want to do this at all. I will help people in a different way.
But how would you change it? Because if people, I don't understand. I don't know how you would change the whole thing. Because like then you have like the big pharmaceutical companies and everything. How would you go against
So
that?
you feel like you cannot change it because it would require you to change like the pharmaceutical company. It would require
The
you to change
insurance, yeah.
everything. You don't think that you could work your way up and that side as opposed to the medical side and maybe change it that way?
If I ever thought about changing it, I would go more into the holistic side of things,
Okay.
and then like give people like actual cures and like show them how to not get sick, so you don't have to be on medication and stuff like that. Because it's more than just like what you eat, it's how you live your life and everything.
Love that. That's true. I do. That's the thing that people don't realize. Well, according to research, is the more medications you take, the more you will rely
need
on
it, yeah.
them, and you'll never get off of
Exactly.
them. Okay, makes sense. Well, I guess you become a teacher, and then you will maybe make the next doctor nicer.
Right.
They'll be in your classroom, and they'll be nicer. But tell me about you said you were a tech first. So tell me
Yeah.
about your journey. What made you choose that field when you originally chose it?
So like my whole life growing up, I wanted to be a doctor.
Got it?
And then as I got older, I said, oh, I don't really want to be in school that long. So then I said, maybe do nursing. And then when I was in college and I was doing the stuff, I was like, oh, wow, I don't want to do that either. But I was already like halfway finished. No, I was over halfway finished.
Okay.
And I thought about changing my major to English. So I was like, I'll do an English teacher and I'll be a writer or something. But I was like, I'm almost finished and I really want to get out of college. So I was like, what can I do with my biology degree? And then I found about ultrasound tech. I said, okay, I'll still be in the medical field, but not have my own patients. Yeah. And then I ended up here.
Got it. And what's a tech? So for those who don't know, like what does that involve and what's the schooling like?
So I did schooling for maybe, I want to say like a year and a half.
Okay.
So the first part was just learning about the body and how to use the machine. It's like if you ever seen the movies and they look at the babies.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Okay, got it. All right. So
and then I did clinicals at the half end where I got to practice on actual people and shadow other technicians. That's what I did.
So for people thinking about going into that field,
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give them? Like, what should they enjoy, and what should they not enjoy to be like? What would you tell your younger self had you known?
Just make sure you want to actually be in the medical field. Ultrasound tech is a bit easier because all you're doing is really like taking the pictures and sending it off to the doctor. You don't have to really interact too much. It's not all on you. As long as you do work with whatever doctor you have, you know how they like stuff.
Yeah.
Then you should be fine and know the body.
Got it. Yeah. So basically you're saying anybody who's thinking about going into tech or the medical field, period, so you don't waste time, make sure you really enjoy science. Make sure you enjoy people.
Yeah.
Because people come with different personalities and all, so you have to enjoy people
you
so you can get past it.
To people and stuff. Yeah.
And then the third thing is you have to be comfortable with knowing that it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're comfortable with knowing it's a business, you'll be fine.
Like if you're in it just for the money, I would say look at other places besides doctor and nurse. There's way more things you can do in the medical field. You can be X-ray tech, MRI, and they make pretty good money.
Yeah, people don't think about that. I actually interviewed someone 4 weeks ago, Antonio, and he's a physician's assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I don't want to be a doctor, and I get to do almost the same thing a doctor does.
Mm-hmm.
Close to the similar money, but I have a work-life balance.
Yeah.
So I like the fact that even though you're leaving the field, you're telling people you can still join it, but look at the other possibilities available to you.
I did like ultrasound tech when I did it for a while, but I don't know. I just don't want to do the medical field anymore. Also, all the sick people.
It's okay to you know what? Actually, congratulate you for knowing that it's not for you and being courageous enough to start over. Because a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah.
And then they become really bad providers because you
resent it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. I appreciate the honesty of saying like, hey, this is not for me. I'm leaving, but maybe it's for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you need to know. So I'm not gonna let your food get cold. So thank you for meeting with me and have a good day, friend.
Bye, friend. Bye.